The world is lying to you. It is whispering a seductive, dangerous lie into your ear every single day. It tells you that you can have it all. It tells you that if you just work harder, wake up earlier, drink more coffee, and multitask faster, you can be everything to everyone. You can be the perfect employee, the perfect parent, the perfect athlete, the perfect friend, and the perfect visionary all at the same time. It tells you that success is a numbers game. That if you do enough things, say yes to enough opportunities, and fill every minute of your calendar with activity, the results will naturally follow. But look around. Look at the people who are truly successful. The ones who have changed industries. The ones who have built empires. The ones who have mastered their craft. Are they doing everything? They are doing one thing. They are ignoring the noise. They are saying no to the good so they can say yes to the great. They are narrowing their focus until the rest of the world disappears and only the essential remains. Gary Keller and Jay Papasan, in their groundbreaking book The One Thing, shatter the myth of multitasking. They expose the falsehood of balance. They reveal the secret that high achievers have known for centuries. Extraordinary results are not determined by how much you do. They are determined by what you don't do. Success is sequential, not... You cannot build a skyscraper by laying all the bricks at once. You lay one brick, then another, then another. But you must lay them in the right order. You must find the keystone, the one brick that holds the arch together. This book is about finding that brick. It is about asking the focusing question. It is about living a life of purpose, not just productivity. We are going to dismantle the 6 lies between you and success. We will explore the domino effect of focused action. We will learn how to ignore the trivial many to focus on the vital few. Put down your phone. Close your other tabs. Stop trying to do everything. Let's find your one thing. Part 1. The lies: what holds you back before we can build a life of focus. We must tear down the myths that destroy it. Keller and Papasan identify 6 lies that keep us busy, stressed, and mediocre. Lie 1. Everything matters equally. We are taught that every task on our to-do list is important. We treat answering an email with the same urgency as writing a business plan. We treat scrolling through social media with the same weight as exercising. But this is false. Not all tasks are created equal. Some tasks matter more than others. In fact, a small number of tasks matter vastly more than the rest. This is the Pareto principle on steroids. It is not just 80/20. It is 80/20 of the 80/20. If you have 10 items on your to-do list, 2 of them are worth more than the other 8 combined. And of those 2, 1 is worth more than the other. That one item is your one thing. When you treat everything as equally important, you dilute your energy. You spread yourself too thin. You become a jack of all trades and a master of none. To succeed, you must reject the idea that everything matters. You must accept that some things matter infinitely more than others. And you must have the courage to ignore the rest. Liu Duke's multitasking. Multitasking is the holy grail of modern productivity. We pride ourselves on our ability to text, drive, talk, and eat all at once. We think it makes us efficient. But neuroscience proves otherwise. Your brain cannot multitask. It can only switch tasks rapidly, and every time you switch there is a cost. A switching cost. You lose focus. You lose time. You make more mistakes. Research shows that multitasking can lower your IQ by up to 15 points. It increases stress. It reduces creativity. When you try to do 2 things at once, you do both poorly. True efficiency is not doing more things at once. It is doing one thing at a time with total immersion. Stop multitasking. Start monotasking. Give your full attention to the task at hand. When you are writing, write. When you are listening, listen. When you are resting, rest. Presence is power. Distraction is weakness. Lie 3. A disciplined life. We believe that successful people have superhuman willpower, that they are disciplined 24/7, that they never slip up, never eat junk food, never procrastinate. This is a myth. No one has enough willpower to be disciplined all the time. Willpower is like a battery. It drains throughout the day. If you rely on willpower to stay focused, you will fail when the battery runs out. The secret is not to have more willpower. It is to use less of it. By building habits. By designing your environment. By focusing on one thing at a time. When you focus on your one thing, you don't need endless discipline. You just need enough discipline to start. Once you start, momentum takes over. Don't try to be disciplined in every area of your life. Be disciplined in the one area that matters most. Let the rest slide. Lie 4. Willpower is always on will call. As mentioned, willpower is finite. It is affected by sleep, diet, stress, and glucose levels. If you try to tackle your hardest task at the end of the day, when your willpower is depleted, you will struggle. You will procrastinate. You will fail. Instead, schedule your one thing for the morning. When your willpower is fresh. When your mind is clear, protect your morning. Guard your energy. Do the hard thing first. Lie 5. A balanced life. We are obsessed with balance. We want work-life balance. We want to be balanced in all areas. But balance is a lie. You cannot be balanced and extraordinary at the same time. Extraordinary requires imbalance. It requires obsession. It requires pouring all your energy into one area for a period of time. Think of a juggler. If they want to keep all balls in the air, they must keep them moving evenly. But if they want to throw one ball higher than the others, they must focus on it. The other balls may drop. Success is not about keeping all balls in the air. It is about throwing one ball as high as it can go. There are 2 types of balance: counterbalance and context balance. Counterbalance is trying to do everything every day. This leads to mediocrity. Context balance is focusing on one area for a season, then shifting to another. Work hard for 5 years. Then take a year off for family. Study hard for 4 years. Then travel. Embrace imbalance. Pursue excellence in one area at a time. Lie 6. Big is bad. We are afraid to think big. We set small, achievable goals because we are afraid of failure. We sandbag our potential. But small goals lead to small results. If you want extraordinary results, you must set extraordinary goals. You must think bigger than you think is comfortable. Don't ask, "What can I do?" Ask, "What is the biggest thing I can do?"
Stretch yourself.
Aim high. Even if you miss, you will land further than if you had aimed low. Part 2. The truth, the domino effect. Now that we have cleared away the lies, we can look at the truth. The truth is simple. Success is sequential. Small actions, when focused in the right direction, lead to massive results. This is the domino effect. A domino can knock over another domino that is 50% larger than itself. If you start with a 2-inch domino, the 10th domino will be the size of a smartphone. The 18th will be the height of the Leaning Tower of Pisa. The 23rd will be taller than the Eiffel Tower. The 57th will reach the moon. All from a 2-inch start. Your one thing is that first domino. It is the small, focused action that triggers a chain reaction of success. When you focus on your one thing, you align your energy. You create momentum. You knock over the next domino. And the next. Eventually, you achieve results that seem impossible. But you must start small. You must start with focus. Part 3. The focusing question: how do you find your one thing? You ask the focusing question. This is the most important tool in the book. It is a simple question, but it is incredibly powerful. What is the one thing I can do such that by doing it, everything else will be easier or unnecessary? Let's break it down.
What is the one thing
You can only pick one.
I can do? This puts the responsibility.
It is actionable,
Such that by doing it can.
everything else will be easier or unnecessary. This identifies leverage. You are looking for the keystone habit, the task that unlocks the rest. You can apply this question to different time frames. The big picture question: what is my one thing for my life? What is my purpose? The long-term question: what is my one thing for the next 5 years? The short-term question: what is my one thing for this year? The monthly question: what is my one thing for this month? The weekly question: what is my one thing for this week? The daily question: what is my one thing for today? Start with the big picture, then work your way down. If your life's purpose is to help people heal, your 5-year goal might be to open a clinic. Your yearly goal might be to get your medical license. Your monthly goal might be to pass the board exam. Your weekly goal might be to study chapter 4. Your daily goal might be to read 20 pages. See the alignment? Every daily action is connected to the life purpose. When you know your one thing for the day, you don't have to worry about the rest. You just do that one thing. Part 4. The 3 commitments. Knowing the question is not enough. You must commit to the answer. Keller and Papasan outline 3 commitments to make the one thing work. Commitment 1. Follow the path of mastery. Mastery is not a destination. It is a journey. It is the process of getting better at your one thing. To achieve mastery, you must embrace the learning curve. You must be willing to be bad at first. You must practice deliberately. Focus on the process, not the outcome. Trust that if you master the process, the outcome will follow. Commitment 2. Move from E to P. E stands for entrepreneurial. P stands for purposeful. Most people live in E mode. They react to circumstances. They chase opportunities. They are scattered. To succeed, you must move to P mode. You must define your purpose. You must set a goal. And you must take purposeful action toward that goal. Don't just do things. Do things that matter. Commitment 3. Live the cycle of accountability is the bridge between goals and results. You must hold yourself accountable, or find someone who will hold you accountable. Track your progress. Measure your results. Adjust your actions. If you are not achieving your one thing, ask why. Are you distracted? Are you lazy? Are you afraid? Face the truth. Take responsibility. Get back on track. Part 5. The 4 thieves of productivity. Even with the focusing question, you will face obstacles. Keller identifies 4 thieves that steal your focus. Thief 1. Inability to say no. Saying yes to your one thing means saying no to everything else. This is hard. We want to please people. We want to be liked. We want to be helpful. But every time you say yes to something trivial, you say no to your one thing. You must become comfortable with saying no. No, I can't attend that meeting. No, I can't take on that project. No, I can't check my email right now. Say no politely. Say no firmly. Say no consistently. Protect your time. It is your most valuable asset. Thief 2. Fear of chaos. When you focus on your one thing, other things will fall through the cracks. Your house might get messy. Your inbox might fill up. People might be upset. This is chaos, and it is scary, but you must accept it. Chaos is the price of greatness. If you try to keep everything perfect, you will never achieve anything extraordinary. Let the small things go. Let the trivial things slide. Focus on the one thing. The rest will wait. Thief 3. Poor health habits. Your body is your engine. If you treat it poorly, it will break down. Sleep. Diet. These are not optional. They are essential. If you are tired, you cannot focus. If you are sick, you cannot work. Take care of your health. It is the foundation of your success. Thief 4. Environment doesn't support your goals. If your environment is distracting, you will be distracted. If your phone is on your desk, you will check it. If your TV is in front of you, you will watch it. Design your environment to support your one thing. Remove distractions. Add cues. Make it easy to focus. Create a sanctuary for deep work. Part 6.
The journey from today to someday.
Imagine your life as a timeline. Someday, what is your ultimate dream? What is your legacy? 5 years. What is the one thing you can do in the next 5 years to move toward that dream? 1 year. What is the one thing you can do this year to achieve that 5-year goal? Month. What is the one thing you can do this month to achieve that yearly goal? Week. What is the one thing you can do this week to achieve that monthly goal? Day. What is the one thing you can do today to achieve that weekly goal? Right now.
What is the one thing you can do right now to achieve?
Connect the dots. Align your actions. Eliminate the non-essentials. Focus. A cinematic vision of focus. Close your eyes. Imagine a laser beam. It is weak when it is scattered. It is just light. But when you focus it, when you concentrate all its energy into a single point, it becomes powerful. It can cut through steel. It can ignite fire. It can transmit data across oceans. Your attention is that laser beam. When it is scattered, you are weak. You are ineffective. You are tired. When it is focused, you are powerful. You are unstoppable. You are extraordinary. Where is your laser beam pointing right now? Is it scattered across 100 tiny tasks? Or is it focused on your one thing? Look at your to-do list. Cross out everything except the one thing that matters most. Do that thing. Ignore the rest. Feel the power of focus. Feel the clarity. Feel the peace. Reflection and interaction now. I want you to apply the focusing question to your life. Take a moment. Think about your current biggest challenge or goal. Ask yourself,
What is the one thing I can do such that by doing it, everything else will be easy?
write it down. Make it specific. Make it actionable.
Share it in the comments below.
My one thing today is task. Let's see how many of us can align our focus. Let's support each other in saying no to the trivial. Let's commit to the essential. Deep dive. The art of saying no is a muscle. It needs to be exercised. Here are 3 scripts to help you say no gracefully. The polite decline. Thank you for thinking of me. Unfortunately, I am fully committed to a priority project right now and cannot take this on. The alternative. I can't do X, but I can do Y. Would that work? The delay. I am not available right now, but let's revisit this in a month. Practice these. Use them. Protect your one thing. The trap of good opportunities. Warren Buffett once said, "The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything." Opportunities are everywhere. Most of them are good,
Some of them are great.
but only one is the best. If you say yes to the good, you miss the best. Be ruthless. Be selective. Be focused. Wait for the one thing. Final words. the power of less. We live in a world of more. More information, more choices, more noise. But success is not about more. It is about less. Less distraction, less clutter, less fear, less doing, more being. Find your one thing. Pursue it with passion. Ignore the rest. And watch your life transform. Not because you did everything, but because you did the one thing that mattered. Go forth. Focus. The world is waiting for your best work. Give it your one thing.